That's it, they're off and racing. So finally away for the Randox South Grand National at the third time of asking. Amongst those prominent, another shuffle as they head down towards the first. Rod de Franck is another one who's racing handily, and Raz de Marie, who of course was very fractious in the preliminaries as they head down on this line of 6 fences. They'll culminate in Beecher's Brook. Stellar Notion is another one who's handy early on in company with Highland Lodge. Leave the ground for the first time.
Rising then for the first of 30 occasions, and we have fullers on the outside. Vincenti has been brought down at fence number 1. There is another fuller on the outside, and that was Cocktails at Dawn. They go over fence number 2, and it's Highland Lodge who led them over it to Stellar Notion, and then double shuffle towards the outside. Right there on the inside is Roi de Franck as they come now towards the big open ditch. Roi de Franck stands a long way off that double shuffle towards the outside. More of that hit that quite hard, and there was also a mistake at the back of the field by the horse who's currently last, Just a Par, as they clear the 4th.
As they do so, Roi de Franck is just about in front. Shows over it now to the young master in second place, Thunder and Roses, and Highland Lodge and Stellar Notion. Chantou Fly, Measure of My Dreams, Good to Know, St Arvier, Leon Rouge are just in behind those. Double Shuffle and Perfect Candidate towards the outside from Saphir du Reur as they run on now down towards Beecher's Brook for the first time. And as they do so, Roi de Franck off towards the right. Red headgear, a blue cap leading up the last Samurai is in company with him. Definitely Red St R. Highland Lodge just in behind them from Double Shuffle as they jump over Beecher's Brook, and the young master has gone. The young master was a faller there. We've lost another one behind him as well as they head now down on towards the Foynaven fence. Roi de Franck is just about in front. Raz de Marie fell at Beecher's. The last Samurai, Rogue Angel, Thunder and Roses from Highland Lodge and Double Shuffle and Stellar Notion and Good to Know and Sandar and Uccello Conti behind these from Black Line as they jump now the canal turn. It's just Roi de Franck in the blue cap showing in front from Rogue Angel. The tail ender's getting over it now. Just to pass the back marker. Bishop's Road, Lord Windermere are well behind. Definitely Red has been pulled up as the leaders take Valentine's.
As they go over Valentine's, all the leaders jump that one safely. They move on now towards the next plain fence at the back of the field. Bishop's Road was very slow over that. So on the inside it is Rogue Angel who's got the lead. Thunder and Roses has gone towards the back of the field as they go over that plain fence and now set their sights another open ditch. So it is on the inside Rogue Angel who has the advantage over Roi de Franck, who's racing in second. Highland Lodge jumped that one in third. Then the last Samurai towards the inside. A mistake by Black Lion, who pecked quite badly on landing over that fence. And Saphir du Reur has gone at the rear of the field. So they come now towards the next. This is the final fence on this section of the course. And with the red headgear, it was Roi de Franck who jumped the lead over Rogue Angel in second. Highland Lodge is in third. Then on the outside is Double Shuffle, who's racing in fourth. Good to Know is in fifth. St R is in sixth. They cross the Melling Road.
So the leaders head back down towards the stands, and on this longish run towards the fence and the circuit's time will be the second last. And out in front, the red headgear of Roi de Franck and the same owner's Rogue Angel in second place. 3 to 4 lengths back to Highland Lodge, who shows in third as they turn back towards the stands. Another shuffle, Good to Know, comes next from Saint R. They're being tracked through towards the outside of the field by Pleasant Company. Verlion Rouge isn't too far away, with also towards the outside Perfect Candidate. More of that in midfield with Chantou Fly. Gasline Boy comes next just ahead of Cause of Causes. Then the green cap of Wounded Warrior just worse than midfield with Le Vatican as they reach the first of the line of 4 fences up the home straight this time. Amongst those still going at the back, Just a Par, and right towards the rear, Stellar Notion, I think it is, who's pulled up towards the rear of the field. So racing towards the fence and the circuit's time will be the last, and still out in front it's Roi de Franck who shows the way from Rogue Angel. Bad mistake by Dr. Harper at the back of the field, whose rider did very well to retain the partnership, but he lost an iron in the process. So out in front it is Rogue Angel on the inside of Roi de Franck as they head towards the chair. Racing in third place is Highland Lodge as they rise at the chair. Good to Know takes it in fourth place. All of the leaders have got over the chair. We lose back in the field. Measure of My Dreams was the one that went at the chair. So leading towards the water jump, out in front it's still Roi de Franck from Rogue Angel. In third place, Good to Know. Highland Lodge took it in fourth place with another shuffle. Then behind these towards the inside, Pleasant Company of Verlion Rouge will turn away in seventh. St R and Black Lion the next last two from Perfect Candidate. The Last Samurai comes next as they make the turn. Roi de France has been carried out by a loose horse on the bend. Roi de France carried out by the loose horse, and he is out of the contest as well. Two-thirds, in fact, he's still going. He is still going, Roi de France. He was carried out by the loose horse, but he is still going towards the outside as they make their way down on the leading fences towards Beechers for this second time. Roi de France out there, still there from Rogue Angel. Between the pair, Good to Know, Verlion Rouge, then towards the outside comes Double Shuffle. The cheek pieces towards the outside of Making Ground Perfect Candidate as Roi de France led them over that. Midfield as they took that obstacle, still for Pleasant Company as they head on towards the next.
Roi de France had to use a lot of petrol, having virtually been carried out by that loose horse on the turn by the start, but he's right there, but he blunders, he gets rather low at the next, right on the inside. Rogue Angel, Good to Know's racing in third position, and then Vieux Lion Rouge. Black Lion is creeping closer, then Saint-Ar on the inside, Pleasant Company, then on the outside is Double Shuffle. Gasline Boy has now jumped into contention. Bishop's Road hit that fence, so Foylan's Boy was also slow over that. There's now reminders for Perfect Candidate towards the outside as Rogue Angel on the inside just has the lead over the next.
And still, Roi de France is with him. Good to Know with the blue blinkers on is just in behind those from Saint-Ar. Vieux Lion Rouge, Double Shuffle, Perfect Candidate, Highland Lodge are with them. 10 on Ivanhoe, Phelan's Boy behind those from Gasline Boy, and then more of that and Perfect Company as they jump over this next plain fence. The Last Samurai behind this from Cause of Causes, and then comes Le Mercure as they head down now to Beechers Brook for the second time. Blue cap. It is Roi de France on the outside of Rogue Angel, the two in the same jacket. Black Line in the red colours just in behind them with Vieux Lion Rouge. Uccello Conti makes a very bad error. The rider, will he, won't he? He's gone. Uccello Conti, unseated rider at Beechers Brook as already they come to Foynehaven. Rogue Angel, he's having a wonderful time out in front. He's been up there most of the way so far. Continues to have the lead as he comes to the second canal turn to Roi de France. Black Line, the red jacket behind those from Good to Know. Pleasant Company getting a lot closer. Vieux Lion Rouge, Saint-Ar, more of that in behind those, and they're followed by Gasline Boy and Lord Windermere as they take the canal from Perfect Candidate and Highland Lodge, and then more of that. No Phelan's Boy. The tail enders at the moment, Chantouflard, Hublon des Aubes, but they're jumping Valentines.
And that Valentine's, a mistake there by Pleasant Company, who pecked very badly. There's also a bad mistake by the drifting back in the field and Wounded Warrior. So they go now towards the next, and this will be the fifth from home. And Black Line moves up on the outside of Rogue Angel. These are the first two. Over in third was Saint-Ar with Cause of Causes creeping into contention. Roi de France is still there, pitching on the outside, being followed by Pleasant Company and also Vieux Lion Rouge as they go over that open ditch, the last open ditch of the race. Chantouflard has been pulled up before the fourth from home, and also out of the race Perfect Candidate as they now race on towards the third from home in the National. Black Lion has a lead, and it's opened up now to 3 lengths, and he's going clear as they go towards the Melling Road. It is Black Lion to Rogue Angel in second. Vieux Lion Rouge is making ground on the inside into third. Then Roi de France and Cause of Causes as they cross the Melling Road with 2 to go in the National.
And Black Lion has the lead by about 3 or 4 lengths. From in second, Rogue Angel as they make this turn back towards the second last. One for Arthur is making significant progress in that leading group with Verlion Rouge, then Cause of Causes, wonderful charm for Katie Walsh as well. Then behind these Pleasant Company, Saint-Ar turns in about 8th or 9th from Lord Windermere, and then Regal Encore, but down towards the second last in the National. It's Black Lion who leads by about 3 lengths. Cause of Causes and one for Arthur, who's crept into the race and now jumps onto the back of the leader Black Lion as they head down towards the last. One for Arthur for Scotland. Black Lion, Cause of Causes and Wonderful Charm on the inside. They are 4 deep heading to the last, and it's one for Arthur who accelerates and moves to the lead from Cause of Causes as they head up this long run in. One for Arthur is out in front. Cause of Causes in second place for Jamie Codd. Black Lion now back in third as they head towards the elbow in the National. It's one for Arthur out in front for Derek Fox, and Lucinda Russell are beginning to pull 3 legs clear from Cause of Causes. Back in third is Black Lion. Saint-Ar is running on late in the day, but it's one for Arthur who crept into the race for the first circuit and a half and is keeping up the gallop towards the line, and Scottish flags are flying high.